YouTube, I have a confession to make. I've been stealing from other people. The first person I'm guilty of stealing from goes by the name of Joan Beecham Proctor, and she was born in 1897. She was one of the first people on record to keep reptiles as pets, which is how the hobby has ended up where it is today. But apparently that's considered stealing. The next person, or should I say group of people, that I'm guilty of stealing from are the men of the 1800s. The mustache, yes, I'm guilty. Next up, Vivienne Westwood. Her work made the grunge style extremely popular, resulting in people like me dressing the way we do. Guilty. The next person that I'm guilty of stealing from is the inventor of photography. Like so many others, I really, really love photography. And I guess as a result, by me partaking in this art form, I'm stealing from the person who invented it. And the next person that I'm guilty of stealing from, and this is my final confession, is Mikey of Ants Canada. On my last video, there was a few comments pointing out that my thumbnail on my video was very, very similar to Mikey's, which I would agree. My aim with the thumbnail was to portray how I was feeling about the things that I wanted to change inside this vivarium behind me. I felt that by standing in front of the enclosure, looking at the things that I wanted to change was a good representation of having this thought process. As a big fan of Ants Canada and Mikey's work, obviously when I was thinking about how I wanted to portray how I was feeling, his work came to mind. Quite often Mikey will stand in front of his giant ecosystem and express an emotion, whether it be stress, happiness, excitement, and I thought that's a really, really good way of portraying how he's feeling in that moment. Maybe I could do the same. In my opinion, this is called inspiration, not stealing. Some of you might point out that the pictures in question are very similar in lighting style to Mikey's. And honestly, I would agree. Some of you may know, some of you probably don't. I have a background in photography, and obviously I want my pictures to be well lit. I actually didn't set up any lighting whatsoever, and I don't know if Mikey does. The lighting from the enclosure was the only lighting in the photo that I used as my thumbnail. Is it similar? Yeah, it is. But I wasn't going to set up a bunch of crazy lighting just so it wasn't. And honestly, I felt that it was a nice way to light the photo, and I was very happy with the results. If we're considering inspiration stealing, then I am 100% guilty. I'm as guilty as all of the hip-hop artists out there that were once upon a time inspired by DJ Kool Herc. I'm as guilty as every single boxer out there that uses head movement in their fighting style who were inspired by people like Muhammad Ali. And I'm as guilty as every single person that owns or drives a car, since it was Carl Benz who invented the idea in the first place. So I guess we're probably all guilty of something. But let's face it, at the end of the day, I don't even know why I'm here to make this video. I'm happy to be inspired by people. Mikey, if you see this, please don't take offense to the fact that I like your work and am inspired by it. I wasn't trying to rip you off. I didn't copy any of your photos directly. I copied the concept 100%, I'll admit that, but that's not a crime. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I need to make this video. This clip pretty much says it all.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
I'm going to keep on getting inspired by other people's work. And I'm going to keep on letting that inspiration influence my work. If you take offense to that, I suggest you keep on scrolling. But if you want to leave a nasty comment and feed the algorithm and push my videos, that's okay with me as well. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you on the next one.